Today, demolition crews began tearing down the house where 4 University of Idaho students were killed last year, marking an emotional step for the families and the surrounding community. CBS's Elise Preston reports on this hotly debated decision and what destruction of the crime scene might mean at the murder trial.
Before the sun rose, crews tore into the house where 4 University of Idaho students were fatally stabbed. The demolition, a decision made by university officials.
It's a constant reminder of the horrific act that happened at that site. We hear from our students regularly that they were ready for it to come down.
It's been more than a year since Ethan Chapin, Xana Kernodle, Madison Mogan, and Kaylee Gonsalves were killed here. 29-year-old Brian Kohberger has been charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder and is still awaiting trial.
The biggest thing that we can do for our community and for our students is to continue that healing process. Our hearts certainly go out to the families and those most closely touched by it.
Some of those family members wanted the house to remain standing through the trial.
The house was considered the largest piece of evidence that they had.
Steve Gonsalves is fighting to preserve all evidence linked to the murder of his daughter, Kaylee.
You can never get inside every juror's mind. And some of them are going to see things visually, some are going to be audible. I just know that there's a risk taking it down.
Both the prosecution and defense teams say they have the crime scene details they need to build their cases. The FBI took measurements and documented visuals from the home, but Gonsalves fears it might not be enough.
There hasn't been enough communications for us to know for sure that it won't become an issue later on in the case.
With continuous delays, the trial for Brian Kohberger is still months away. An exact date has not been set. Families of the victims are calling for the case to move forward, saying they just want justice.
Elise Preston in Moscow, Idaho.